So let's very quick review what we learned. And this is very powerful. We call Primordial Qigong also, part of the Primordial Qigong. So the first step, you open your palm. And align the chi. And opening your belly button and gather the chi. And gather the chi, align, condense to the belly button. The back into the door of life. When the belly button open, the rest will be very easy to open. And activate the heart and opening the heart. And combine the three fire into one fire. So heart fire, kidney fire, dantian fire. Now, so we finish these three fire. And now we're opening the scalp. Charge your hand. Yin Yang, vortex. It's the same thing, the vortex in the universe. It's the same. So you just, it's so good, you know. I have my fingerprint print and put on my table. And I always like to look at it, you know, funny, you know. When I look at the vortex, the vortex in the finger, and I feel energy spiral. No, because it's the same vortex spinning. It's spinning. The universe spinning. The palm especially, the spin. The spin. So you have unexhaustible force that you can tap in. When you chant, gather the chi, opening the back of the scalp, the whole spinal cord. And chant again, gather the chi, opening the crown, the center of the brain. So you make a line straight down. Now, we come up to the mid eyebrow. One line goes straight to the back. The intersection with the top line. And the left and right line intersection. So three line intersection, that is your, we call the center of the brain, where all the gland system located. And it absorbs light and it reflecting light, like prism. And after that, we're opening the third eye, open 3 times. And you just smile and aware of it. And feel it open, light started to come in. Okay, so that is the so that's what we learned so far. How many of you you think you get this cosmic the primordial Qigong one? Primordial. You get the energy from the universe. Hidden energy from the universe. Okay, I can guide you through once more. Okay, but so I guide you through very quick again. Chart. Yin Yang, Vortex, Tai Chi Spinning, Magnetic Field. Now activate, down, spiral, align the force, and open, gather the Qi, and charge the navel with blue light and open it. Mid eyebrow, from the mid eyebrow. And you feel Qi entering to your navel. So you can do one set. Now, open your palm, gather the Qi, and then the Qi, and bring it into the belly button. It's very precise. You have to go right into the navel, the belly button, not the abdominal. The hole, your belly button hole, go right in there. And it spread out to the whole body. Because navel connecting to the whole body. Extend your hand very far away to the universe. Gather the Qi and touch the door of light. Now you can feel that when the Qi enters the door of light, it goes right up to the kidney and urinary and ears. And this Qi especially for the digestion fire. We call the door of light, kidney fire is digestion fire. And now we opening the Dantian fire, kidney fire. Now we're going to opening the heart. We charge the hand, charge the fingers, 3 fingers, charge the 3 fingers. 3 fingers is very important charging. 3 fingers. Yeah, you charge. Okay, so you only charge 3 fingers. And now, when you charge, touch on the level of the heart, activate the heart. And combine all the, activate the heart fire burning. But always make sure you get rid the anger fire, hatred fire. And combine this fire to the kidney fire. Dantian fire. And combine them together. And you have, and back to the Dantian fire. Now, feel the belly button fill up with blue light and it open. Now charge. And spiral. Charge the fingers, 3 fingers. Touch 3 fingers. Okay, touch 3 fingers. Touch the 3 fingers combined. Touch the mid eyebrow. And touch the back. Sorry, touch the back of the skull first. Touch the back of the skull. Chin lightly push, and feel energy go right to your spine. And the top of the head. All the way down to perineum. And touch the mid eyebrow. From the mid eyebrow, extend the chi all the way to the back of the skull. And a line intersection from the top line, and that is your started to form your center brain, the center of your brain. Now to the left and right. So your 3 line intersection. And you focus. So this center will be the rest of. So this is the very button is landmark, and the center of the brain is where all the gathering of the energy center. You need to find them. So you need to always find your button. Anytime, when I'm going to start, my belly button. When I feel my belly button, I have my landmark fixed. And now when I find my center of the brain, now everything becomes alignment. Because without this center of the brain alignment, the rest of the body cannot be alignment. So when we do the opening the microcosmic, now you have the line to reference where the point are. So now we get all the line in the back to the front, can open. And charge your finger again, 3 finger charging. And opening, touch on the forehead and pull it open. So if you really want to feel chi, this set you have to do and meditate, and you get a lot of chi. Chi is what you are. Chi is what we have. We want to have. So the Tao said. So the Tao said, if you want to have more energy, you need to eat. That means a normal way to get chi. Okay. So, but for you to eat, you have to work hard to make money. Now you have to buy food. So there's a lot of supermarket and everything, and you have to buy food from supermarket. You have to store the food. You have to clean the food. You have to prepare the food, and you have to cook the food. And now you cook the food, and now you eat the food. And it takes 4 or 5 hours to digest, exhaust, and it becomes your energy. There's a lot of work to do it. So for us, work so hard, make money, we eat, and we work again. Okay. So, but in the Tao state, but this is a base, a basic energy. Without this basic energy, you have no way to extract more chi. So eat good food, good rest, and when you do chi, you can get more chi in. Energy extract more energy. Chi extract more chi. When you have your basic chi don't have it, you cannot extract more chi in. Now, when you have the basic good body energy, good body, now you can start to work with more chi around you, and you can absorb chi more easy. And in a Tao belief, this is a higher, a better chi, better energy for you. It's a more octane energy, much more, and you can store easily. Okay, so now we learn the activate the 6 direction and 3 fire, Dantian fire, kidney fire, heart fire, and combine. And after we open the scalp, back of the head, the crown, mid eyebrow, the left and right ear, and the back. So intersection into the center, and you find your major brain center there. Okay, so once you find that, the rest will be easier for you to do practice. But if you don't find those center, you're very hard to find. So here, you see here, one line from the head, one line from the front to the back. So now in the section, this is your so the hypothalamus, thalamus, pineal gland, pituitary gland is all in this area. So it's all right in the center here. Okay. So we learn two. One is activate 3 fire and opening your scalp. So we have front at the crown, front and back, left and right. That's all. So you, how many people you understand that more now? You think that you can get it? That's good. Okay, just a few. Just don't worry, we get it tomorrow again. We review it for you again tomorrow. How like กี่%? Huh? Okay, so 94%, so it's a few percent. We get you, we don't let you go. Now, we're going to be started with the microcosmic. This is a very famous picture in the Tao that carved on the wall in a cave. It's more than 2,000 years. And the one that spent so many years to carve that, they don't even leave the name down there. So nobody know the wood there. But we know that the Tao master in the cave, they practice, they feel it, they understand it, and they carve it to give it to all the people or the world, that the people happy to do it. So so far we learned the Dantian fire. That is the below here, Dantian fire, kidney fire on the back, and the heart fire. And so the Tao talking about, we have a lot of water, but we need fire. No fire, nothing can do. Humans have too much water now, so we need fire. So when the water and fire come together, it's creating a steam, or called qi, steam. So I like this picture, and I make them to be more emanation. So you see, we call turning the water wheel. And when the lower Dantian fire is burning, there are four generators, 4 Tai Chi. Actually, they already understand the generator or motor, Yeah. So they discover in the Dantian, in the abdominal, they have 4 Tai Chi spinning station, don't move. So they spin in there, it spin. And it spin in the 4 different directions. So when they spin, and now when the spinning, the water wheel, okay. So when it spin, and the water pump from below come up past to the fire, to the Dantian fire, kidney fire. And it turn to steam. And the steam go upward, up to the brain. And it condense like a nectar, a rain, nectar and rain, and falling down. And it flow down to the throat, and down to the heart, nourish the heart also. Okay. And the dew, or we call rain, also nourish the organ, the liver, the spleen, the pancreas, the stomach. So the 3 is like liver, yellow is the spleen. So we have also buffalo proud the land. So when you spinning the qi, and you have water and land, and you can cultivating, we call elixir. So when you plow the land, you can grow anything you want. So now, what we want to do, we want to do a 4 Tai Chi spinning. That's it. And we're going to spin, we're going to spin, we're going to spin. That's all. And when you spin for a while, and you started to feel the water will spin, the water pass through, and the qi started to come. Some people fast, some people slow. So the ancient Tao, they don't talk about God, devil, fighting, and your punishment, you go to hell. We don't talk about that. We'll talk about this, your body, your energy, your body, Your body, your energy, and your body, your energy involved with the water and fire, and that is how the world survive and civilization. When we learn how to make when we learn how to cook, when we learn how to use the water and fire boil and have steam, and we learn how to cook rice, and now the civilization happened, and we're still using the same thing, water and fire. And when the England discovered the steam, so we go into the whole steaming era, steaming period, and the whole industry just totally changed. Okay, so steam, qi, and what the Tao talking about all the time. Okay, so let's do. So let's do the. We're going to first thing. We're going to be spinning. We're going to spinning in the Dantian. So in the lower Dantian, there are 4 Tai Chi balls below the navel here. The 4, actually, if you compare them like a generator, a big, 4 big generator. And the Tao believe that you're born with it, everybody have it, but sometimes you never aware of it, and it getting slow and don't work, and no chi, no cold, so it become cold, no generator. And we do nothing. All you do is put the hand here, and you just slightly spiral, and you feel 4 tight. You only beginning. You start. Okay, 1 spin either direction. No, so 1 clockwise, 1 counterclockwise, 1 another one another is spinning different direction. 1 is in the sideways spinning clockwise, and 1 is sideways spinning counterclockwise. So it's in 4 direction spinning. And when you spin for a while, it generates electricity. And when you spin, and now it's going to be start spinning in a small, we call moon cycle, a moon cycle. We have the moon cycle. It's a smaller cycle. So it spin from the navel down to perineum to the door of life. I spin backward. It spin from navel back to the door of life to the perineum, spinning like this. Spinning. Okay. So it spin. So when it's spinning like this, now you started to spin in a, so they have forward, backward spin, forward and backward spin. So we call moon orbit. you know, we have, that means we talk about us first. We have 3 orbits. One is the Earth spinning around itself. That's one orbit. And the second one, the Moon spinning around the Earth, is in a Moon orbit. So we call 28.5 days. And another orbit is the Earth spin around the Sun, and that's 365 days, 1 year. And after that, this is only the Earth. If you're going to talk about like Jupiter, Saturn, their orbit is different. The sun orbit is 10,000 days in a year, or 20,000 days a year, or 8,000 days a year. So we talk about our own orbit here. So when you see the Moon, the Earth spinning around itself and spin around the Sun, and the Moon spin around the Earth, and the Earth spin around the Sun. Now, it affecting our orbit. It affects our orbit. So we have a Moon orbit, and after that, when you have enough energy, it building an orbit inside us. It turning an orbit inside. We call the microcosmic orbit. And we have this orbit spin since we are fetus. That's what the Tao believe. So they say a fetus is always spinning the orbit by itself. A child, when we grow up, we still have orbit. But eventually, too much emotional, too much bad food, too much all kind of things. Now the orbit eventually don't move. Now we get sick. The energy don't move. So in the Tao practice of opening orbit, we call rebirth process. It's rebirthing. Actually, the Tao talk about is born again, but the Western already using this name so much, and it's a rebirthing. You reborn again to be where you are, where you from. Okay, rebirth process. So that is that is a whole process, and in the Tao, thing that is a major process that you need to go to the practice. And when we are fetus, we always, the tongue is stick up to the palate. When we are fetus, the tongue always stick up. Even a baby, this is what is my son. When he born with no teeth, and you make sure your hand is clean, huh? And you open the mouth. You can, when you sleep, you open the lip, and you see the tongue stick up to the palate by itself, and it's very strong. The sticking up to the very strong. And so that's why when we do that, now we are back to the rebirth process, or we call born again process. And now you can really feel a lot of energy flow in your body, and you move in the orbit. And when you're spinning in the orbit, and when you start to feel spin orbit, now you can tap in. You can tap in the moon orbit, Earth orbit, and the Earth spin around the Sun orbit. So you're tapping in the force. That's a big force. That the moon spinning and the Earth spinning. You know, we don't have to add gasoline into the Earth, make the Earth spinning in the orbit. It just spins by itself. So we have song, actually we have song, spinning around, okay? Round and round and round and spinning around. The world, it will be turning around. It keep on turning, never stop. So when the orbit spin, it's affecting our orbit inside, and we spin also. And when you get it, all you have to do is just sing the song, let it spin and let it spin. That's all, nothing to do. Let it spin and let it spin. Okay, so let's do the Dantian generator. Okay, so you rub the hand warm, and let spiral rub the neck clockwise and counterclockwise. Make it warm. Make your abdominal warm. 36 times, and so when for men, if you start with clockwise, you go back counterclockwise. Women start with counterclockwise and reverse clockwise. So let's do T set. You know, when I do the practice, the chi move because we eat food, and food ferment and creating gas inside. Now, when I practice, I belt. But when I not practice, it never belt. That's all. So it's not say you have digestion problem. No. But when people have digestion problem or absorption problem, there's so many gas all over, producing too much inside the system. So it's different. Okay, so the spiral, 36 and 24, and you reverse again 3 times until you feel your dantian warm. Or when you finish the form, you want to close them. Okay, so you aware the solar plexus. Think about golden light, a yellow light, golden yellow light in the solar plexus. So you touch the navel, there is a landmark. And you touch the tip of the sternum, also another landmark. So when you touch and you break in the middle, there is solar plexus. So when you touch here, and you make a line straight from the solar plexus all the way to the back here, we call T11. T11. Now the line from the top down And the line from the front of the solar plexus back, when the intersection in that place, we call the solar plexus center, the inside you. So you feel that in the center, okay? And when you make another line on the left and right side, they intercross. Now you are very clear location. So when you find the center, you just think about the golden light. And you spiral, spinning. Tai Chi is, you know, whenever you see Tai Chi symbol means spin. That's all. When you see a Tai Chi symbol in the Tao practice, spin, spin, that's it, spin. Everything has to spin. And that's why the concept of the Tai Chi, and there is so many thousand-year concept, and now everything we know that is the same concept: negative, positive, north and south. So you touch, and you smile, and you spiral, and golden light coming out, and when the golden light coming out, spiral in the solar plexus, and now you send the golden light down to the belly button. And think a golden donut, a golden donut. Hey, the navel, a golden donut there. So you feel a golden donut. Now you're closing your belly button. Now when you're closing it, because sometimes there are two worlds, inside world, outside world. Okay. Sometimes people, they don't know the belly button open, and they emotional. When the belly button too sensitive and too open, any emotional around you, affecting you immediately, so much in here. So when people come to me have this problem, I always teach them how to close this belly button first, because they're too open. Because a lot of time when people this one open, they're connecting to so many people. And usually we call connecting a lot into the negative people. And it's all negative here. Definitely if you have good navel chi, you're connecting with much better people chi. So holding the 4 Tai Chi. And feel warm. Now we spin. You only the first time you feel, okay, the top spiral spinning clockwise like this, spin clockwise, down. And aware the tight, and let it go. That's it. Once you start it, you let it go. You don't have to do anything. Actually, you don't have to do anything, they already spin. You don't have to do anything, they already always spin. Below, another Tai Chi ball spinning counterclockwise, and you let you guide spin, and spin, and you tell them continue spinning. On the right side, a sideway, you feel a Tai Chi spinning on the sideway. It can be clockwise or counterclockwise, it's not matter, and it's a spin. Now, left side, another Tai Chi spinning on the sideway in a counterclockwise. Yeah, it spin. And when you set up, all you do is just sing the song, let it spin, and let it spin, and you just spin. So in the beginning, helping you is by you put the hand here and you spin, and your abdominal are slightly moving and you spin. Just sit and let it spin, and sing the song, let it spin. That's all. Until you feel energy generate, more and more chi generate. Just smile and spin. And let it spin and let it spin. And when you spin for a while, it started to generate electricity. Now, the fire that you do, it helps generate this 4 Tai Chi spin more. That's all. The fire that we do. Because they need energy to spin. Now you feel the chi warm and gradually radiate back into your into your lumbar and the door of life and the kidney fire. Just spin, let it spin. It's never ending. I tell you, the spin is never end. Like the orbit in the Earth, they're spinning around for how many years? 5 billion years. It's very long. Keep on spinning 5 billion years, never stop. Tongue up. Some of you, when you spin more enough, a lot of fire in your lumbar and kidney fire is burning because the generator and the tongue vibrating. tongue up to the palate. When your tongue behind the teeth is opening the sinuses, you're opening the sinuses. When the chi reaches up to the crown and it coming down to the coming toward the palate and turn up to the tongue, you change your breathing. You're opening the sinuses and you're breathing very well. And light coming in, violet light just come. Now, fire and water dragon come. When the chi come, everything started to come. Fire dragon, water dragon coming up from the earth into your spine, wrap around each other. You don't have to do anything, just follow, and all these things going to start to happen. Sometimes when you get it, you just use your mind to spin. Don't worry where the chi goes. Just keep on spinning. Generate enough electricity, and the whole city have light, and the energy can run. And the machine can run when you have electricity. When the power plant have enough power, the whole city have light, energy, machine, everything are moving. When this major power plant activate, kidney fire activate, heart fire activate, everything activate by itself. And when you have enough energy run into your lumbar coccyx, Now the orbit started to move. The Tao said this 4 Tai Chi is always spin. Since we conception, we born until now, it's still generating energy there, Qi there. But if you don't work on it or you don't aware of it, it become lesser and lesser. Slowly come back, collect the energy. Man clockwise 36, woman and 24 counterclockwise. Woman counterclockwise 36, reverse clockwise 24. Feel Qi stay inside you. Qi be with you, me. So let's come back. So this 4 Tai Chi spinning and generate electricity, and you don't have to do anything. Anything that we learn first day, second day, it started to happen here. When you have enough Qi, the spinal cord energy move. Okay, and all the things we started to move. And the orbit, don't worry, because we're going to go to orbit again, very detailed. You don't have to worry about your motor don't work or your light, no light. You have to worry about your power plant. They have generate electricity or not. If the power plant not generate electricity, then no light, no anything can move. So you have 3 fire. It supply the power plant, and power plant start. It supply the 3 fire also, and the fire started to burn. And there's nothing to do. All you do, You set them spin and you let it go. That's all. And just let it spin, let it spin, let it spin. That's it. Nothing to do. And when you have enough energy, electricity, it's going to spin in the orbit and opening all the blockages that you have. Okay, so how many of you understand this 4 Tai Chi generator? And it link up with the three fire, and link up with the open the orbit, opening the sinuses, opening the brain. No. It seems like not many people understand. Actually, you do nothing. You just, the first step, okay, so you touch the navel, below the navel, yeah, below the navel. And you think you have 4 Tai Chi, 1 Tai Chi above, below, right and left, that's all. And the Tao believe that you're born with it, and that's why they draw the picture. You're born with it. So you're born with it, and so this is the picture that they draw on the wall for nearly 2,000 years, more than 2,000 years. So this is the generator here, right? There is the 4 Tai Chi here. There is a lower Dantian. It's the major generator. And it spin. And it spin, 4 direction spinning. And after that, the water will spin. It pump the water up, pass through the fire, and it turns to qi, to energy. And you don't have to do, you have nothing to do. All you do is set up this 4 Tai Chi. The 4 Tai Chi is there already. You're just aware of it, and you just intention tell them to spin. And you just do nothing, let it spin, that's all. Let it spin. So when it spin, a lot of qi coming in. Now I feel it activate my lumbar warm, my kidney warm. And when there's a lot of qi, it go up to the head. And because the tongue up, like switch, and the energy gonna coming back down. So in this process, you do nothing. You're just holding your awareness in the 4 Tai Chi spin, and you just keep on watch and smile and aware is spinning. Keep on spinning, that's it. That's all, nothing to do. And watch what happened inside you. Something, energy happen, any movement happen, that's all. And you do nothing. Okay? So how many of you more understand now? We will do it again tomorrow. Don't worry. Afternoon. When we come back, we do it again. now we give you question. Those people that don't get it, ask me what the problem you have that you don't get it, because only for Tai Chi spinning, they know more than that. And all the tree fire, dragonfly, the crowd open, the light coming in. This, it's just like when your Dan Tian spin, light started to come. That's all. When you have power plant, you have light. Oh, coaching today? Tomorrow? We have a coaching class, and that's all the senior instructor teaching it. So in this coming Thursday, we'll be coaching class of what you're learning now. So they have on this. So we have, you can sign up. We have the coaching class. They really get more deeper to more private with you and more, so you understand. You can ask questions more like that, you know. So we have the alchemy basic coaching class, sexual alchemy coaching class, and fusion coaching class. Okay, so any question you like to ask? You also can send in a text message. If you don't have any question now, later on you can do it, and when we come back, I also can answer your question. You send one only. Why is it so important to count the anti-clockwise and counter and clockwise and anti-clockwise movement of the hand during the Qi collection? When you count, it gives you a more focus and concentration, and the number. When you count, it's more focused, and the energy can gathering very easy. Is it just a convention, or is there something deeper behind the rule, such as involvement of the frontal cortex or achievement greater awareness? Yes, because counting, it's just like in all this practice, like in many religions, they have a god or a statue for you to focus, and you keep on focusing it, so your mind is more focused on it. But in the Tao, we like to be focused inside you and bring Qi more inside you. But when you focus on the statue or in God, you give energy to God. You just give all the power out. No. Yeah. So people, they don't know that they give out so much energy, so many energy out. They're not receiving energy much. But in the Tao practice, you are empower yourself by focus in, and when you aware the Qi and you count 1, 2, you're more. Now the Qi started to spin, and you know it spin, and you feel really energy inside you. So it's different. You are empower yourself. It's a real practice of empower yourself. Okay, yesterday we learned collecting energy. You said charging energy was not good to do when you have not much energy because you are exhaust yourself. What do you have to do if we want to improve our energy? So the first step, you don't have enough energy because you have other negative energy. And that's why cold energy, you have no way to charge it. No energy there. So what you do the kidney sound. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, hold your breath, activate the abdominal fire, activate the so when you activate it, okay. So now your abdominal more warm, and now you have more chi. And now you can start to practice more chi. When it's too cold, there's no chi there. What do we have to do if we want to improve our? So that is the answer. Can you say what is special about number 9? It's a cosmic number. We call the 369 is we call the cosmic number. Okay, and so there are 369. The key to the universe is the cosmic number 369. So you see here, infinity 3, 9, 6. That's the infinity number. And a triangle capture light. A triangle capture light also 3, 6, 9. It's the cosmic number. So when you count, you actually activate the energy from the universe. It's the cosmic number. And for you to sometimes to count or using the finger count, okay. So many systems, they have gong, they have gong, they have like this. It's the counting of the number to make your mind more focused, but not wandering around. But the Tao want to be enhance yourself by turning inwardly and feel energy, spiral energy, and count the energy. Now you really feel Qi is with you. Qi is within you. When you learn the Tao, and you get Qi, you really want to enhance yourself, not enhance other people. I don't know why. People enhance so many things outside, but not themselves. And you lose yourself. And you have to keep on worshiping and ask, help me, keep blessing me, help me, bless me, you know. They are not. Blessing or not blessing is you connecting with the universe. Okay, blessing from the heaven. And the Mother Earth give you health, wealth, and longevity. During activating of the kidney fire, I feel a lot of cold energy. That is good. It's the beginning. When you feel a lot of cold energy, so you do the kidney sound. It seems like something or someone is stealing my energy out from the door of life. Is my imagination just playing trick on me? Yes, you're leaking energy. As I said, that when the navel, sometimes you cannot close it, or the door of life open, you're leaking energy in the door of life also. And how to stop that? Get rid of the cold energy and close your navel. How you close it? Golden light, yellow light,